friends, and welcome to another Bake and Bake with your friendly neighborhood old bat. How y'all doing this morning? I'm doing just fine. I can still talk, so yeah, we're doing this. Hey, Kickstand, how you doing this morning? Hey, See-Through Gypsy, how you doing this morning? The will to talk is just too damn strong. Yeah. Yeah, the will to talk is just too strong. So I'm going to the doctor in the morning and try to get this thing sorted out. So let's go ahead and get started. Kickstand, See-Through Gypsy, Corey M. How y'all doing this morning? How y'all doing? It's good to see all of y'all. It's really good to see you. Believe it or not, I feel 100% better than I felt yesterday. Yeah, like I said, I would just give it a can't stop, won't stop. Exactly. Yeah, and I hope it irritates the crap out of some people. Yeah, I hope it irritates the crap out of Shanny, Rev, Nick, and all of them people. I do. I hope it irritates the living crap out of them. So let's get started. How y'all doing? No place like home.
So I'm pretty sure this microphone is broken. So I'm just going to make this quick. It's pretty clear to me that the guy is extremely damaged individual.
It's 5%.
It's a placebo. Really is.
It probably is a placebo, just so you can.
Okay, I got a question. Would you rather hear me talk like this, or would you rather hear Shanny sing? Put your comments in the chat.
Feel like there's like fucking like smoke
Both are equally irritating.
somewhere in your lungs.
That's it.
The body needs smoke in Jesus Christ's name. Anyway.
The body does not need smoke, you stupid bitch. Why do you think that cigarettes give you cancer? Now, if I get cancer because I smoked, guess what? That is totally on me. If I get some kind of fucked up disease because I vape, guess what? That is on me. It is. It's on me. Nobody fucking else. It's not, I believe that we were meant to enjoy these things, but I believe that we weren't meant to abuse these things, I totally believe it. And the way man has set up tobacco and things like that, they've made it highly addictive and toxic. The way it was meant to be enjoyed, it's nothing like that. The natural tobacco plant is nothing like what you get in the manufactured cigarette. That's the fact. That's a fact.
Anyway, the temple needs smoke more accurately.
Hey, Paul.
Just waiting for
Yeah, there is, Paul.
Right now. They will come in.
Hey, man,
if you do it, they will come. If you make it, you do it, they will come. It's something like that. Blah 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 blah.
One,
blue,
fair
blue,
weather.
blah 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 blue blue blah blah blah. Like, what the fuck? The fuck? So, all right. So I was watching Amaranth have her date with, Panda Daddy, and it sucked. It's a shitty fucking date. He looks like he's always into himself and shit like that. So it's like, but yeah, at the same time, he's kind of sweet, and he's definitely nerdy. He likes Pokemon and fucking,
Let me tell y'all a little something about Paul. Paul was there whenever I only had one chatter. He was there when I had only one chatter. When I had 20 subs. Seriously. And he's a real good guy. A real good guy. Love him to pieces.
DBZ. So I'm like, whoa, dude. Even though he got some facts.
He's an OG subscriber. And I never forget. I will never fucking forget my OG subscribers. You know, that's something I don't forget. Because without them, I wouldn't have kept going. That's for sure. Without my OG subscribers, I wouldn't have kept going.
Around on DBZ, and I was like typing in the chat, correcting them over this shit, because it's like I'm a DBZ expert, and not only a DBZ expert, I very much like have had contact back in the day with the voice actors from Funimation, so it's like, and had kind of a little love affair with Kyle Hebert, but anyway. I was also scrolling through the Twitter, and I was seeing that Foodie Beauty is pretty much, and good afternoon, guys, or good evening. I know it's late. It is. It's late. I apologize for everyone that it's late. What's up, strange juggalo?
Woo 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 woo.
You know what? That's no problem, Paul. I know who my friends are. And you know what? My OG supporters, I never forget. Never fucking forget. Never fucking forget. Guys, they're more valuable than gold. They are. I love my people. I love my people. Y'all are all valuable to me. Y'all are. But my OG supporters, the ones that were there whenever I only had one or two chatters, or no chatters at all, and they would come in, you know, they're worth gold. Because they gave me the encouragement to keep going. And it wasn't until I changed my format from just chat to reaction that I started to get traction. That's when I started to get traction. And, you know, it was awesome to watch my little channel start to grow. And Paul, I'd like to see you around more, bud, if you can. It's always a good day when I see you.
But every time I come around, it's like little punk ass bitch. I won't forget you every time I'm pissing over your face.
Hey, you got it, you know. You find out though, they jack the mark. Story.com.
kids out here, they got their own way of talking and their own way of, you know, it's like, it's definitely some cult shit. But you gotta respect it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just glad to be part of
Hey,
it,
just
you
a
know?
person trying to human.
What's up,
There's the
Coctopus?
man of the hour.
I'm just like really like still starstruck by Coctopus coming into my chat all the fucking time. I'm just like, holy shit. I remember I was like in my 20s watching this dude and just hanging on to every single word.
Arnold, my love, my sultry preteen, why must I hold you only whilst I dream? Will I be forever enslaved by your spell? Why must I worship you and never ever tell? Oh, Arnold, you make my girlhood tremble.
Come down with a
My
cold, Jack
senses
from
all
work.
go wacky. Someday I'll tell the world my love. Oh, my name's not Helga G. Pataki.
Oh,
I
y'all
will
know
never
how
be
it is.
attracted to you.
I was up singing for my death metal band last night, and you know how that is. To do that low scream, it really takes a toll on the voice.
I will never be attracted to you.
You're acting like a psycho bitch.
You're acting like a psycho bitch.
Good night, and have a pleasant tomorrow.
Good night and have a pleasant tomorrow.
I won't be ignored, Brian.
I like your ass.
I'm really having a great time tonight, Brian. I can't believe you went to all this trouble.
Well, you know me.
Oh, I do, Brian. I know you so well. So, are you ready?
For what?
For the fun we're gonna have, Brian. We're gonna have fun tonight. Good, old-fashioned, all-American fun.
Listen, Meg, I'm not gonna lie to you here. I'm a little uncomfortable.
Oh, just relax. We're
Morning,
gonna be here for a
pre-post
while.
tax.
Well, I don't know if... Wait, what?
Thank you for watching me. I'm like really like seriously. You're like OG. You were like there from the beginning. But anyway, I was scrolling through.
I'm sorry, I don't get starstruck. I get supportive, I get friendly, but I don't get starstruck. No, that's not me. I don't know. Oh, wow, it cleared up somewhat. Yeah. Well, it cleared up for a minute. Yeah. I don't get starstruck over YouTubers. TJ seems like a great guy, or seems like an okay guy. No. I wouldn't gush.
Through Twitter, and I noticed that Foodie Beauty, not only her dude did this
God, how you doing
regarding
this morning,
to Zachary Michael, which I'm like, okay, I know you're in a Muslim country, but you're on a American social media platform, and we don't do that. Fuck you, nigger.
Oh, see, it's happening to you now.
Was that really necessary? Was that really necessary? You fucking bitch. Was that necessary? All right, let me throw some words at you, Fat bitch, fat bitch, fat bitch, fat bitch, fat bitch, fat bitch, fat bitch.
We don't do that, okay? We used to do that back in like the 90s. And I'm just like, what the fuck? This is not one, but 2 times I've seen Chantel talk shit about Amber over her weight when Amber's been nothing but nice, sweet, kind, cordial, and friendly to Chantel. You know, I like the first one was talking about Amber's cankles. There was no reason to talk about Amber's cankles, but she did. She had to make fun of her cankles. And then
all three of you bitches have cankles. You have cankles. Chantel has cankles. Fucking Amber has cankles. Are you not gonna be a bitch? Are you not gonna be a jerk? Call me up. Can you keep your tail out of my water? Do you know anything about boundaries? Do you? So as far as I'm concerned, ain't none of you bitches got any room to talk about anyone being fat. You don't. Are you checking on me? Are you actually doing something unselfish? My cat's actually doing something unselfish. All right, why don't you lay down and be good? She was checking on me this morning. Gracie was laying at my face and Meatball was laying at my feet. So I had 2 little kitties that were laying by my side. I had the worst coughing fit during the night. It wouldn't stop until I sat up. So I didn't sleep very well. But I'm okay. I managed to get some sleep. Like I said, I'm going to the doctor on Monday to get something to clear this up because this sucks.
Then she talks about Amber consuming so much food after she's been diagnosed with lipodema, which is not caused by really the overconsumption of food.
Like hell, it's not.
But more about what kind of food she eats in her body, and it causes an allergic reaction to her body, which makes her swell and gain water weight. Yes, this girl has a problem with maybe not eating the healthiest. To her, she thinks a binge is having mozzarella sticks, some fries, a burger, and a Coke. Like, how many fucking of us have done that in our lives? I don't consider that overeating. She thinks that's binging. That's her binging. That's how she feels is binging. It's just having a little more extra food. That's not binging. And
you don't get to the size you gals are without the overconsumption of food. The massive overconsumption of food. You know, I don't have to massively overconsume food to get fat. I mean, 2,000 calories a day is enough to push me up to 200 pounds. I'm serious. 2,000 calories a day is enough to fucking do it. I can only consume like 1,300 to 1,400 calories a day. That's a little bean. That isn't fair, man. It isn't my fucking fault that I'm 5'2", and I'm small, damn. Now my metabolism's gone down to a fucking crawl. But if you want to be down to a good size, this is what you got to do. You got to exercise if you want to eat anything. You got to exercise, which is what I started doing. So now my calorie consumption can be 1,750 a day, which is substantially more. Now I'm going to need substantially more to be able to do this strenuous workout that I do every single day. Or not every single day, 5 days a week. 5 days a week I am in that studio. And it is a strenuous workout. It's a high impact workout. Why do you do that at your age, old bat? Because I can.
But Chantel, of all people, criticizes someone for overeating and binging. I literally have seen videos and videos of Chantel getting high off her ass, and I getting high off her ass, eating her whole fridge out, and not only that, but
well, Todd, when you get to be our age, our metabolism's slow. They've got me on levothyroxine. It helps, but my basic basal metabolic rate is only 1330, and that's about all I can have a day to maintain a healthy weight. That would keep me at about between 115 to 125 pounds, which is where I should be. That's very small. It only stands to reason I'm a very small woman. I'm not supposed to be very big. Now I need to carry a little extra weight because I am older, which is why I settled for between 125 and 135 pounds. I've softened my goal because I realize that I'm going to need the extra pounds, and that maybe I shouldn't be so rough on myself. Between 125 and 135, I want to get to 125. But that's my ultimate goal. But if I can maintain my weight between 125 and 135, I'm golden.
ordering several fucking takeouts throughout the whole fucking day. This is Chantel. This isn't Amber. This is Chantel. And here Chantel is criticizing Amber about overeating and binging.
I'm sorry. You know, I realize different cultures eat different things. I imagine our food looks pretty freaking nasty to a lot of countries. I do realize that. But I'm not eating a tentacle. No, sir. No, sir. Call me an ignorant bitch. Say that the only things I eat are what's at the Rosa. But I am not eating a tentacle. And I'm not eating bugs. I'm sorry. I don't care if they're dipped in chocolate or not. I am not eating bugs. You're not going to sugarcoat that shit for me. I ain't eating no damn bugs. We did not claw our way to the top of the fucking food chain to eat bugs. Ah, dang it.
엄청 부드럽다. 문어가 이게
That's
되는
just a
거야?
person.
어? 오늘 문어 미쳤다.
Now the lobster.
슝.
Now the lobster tail and the scallops, I'll do all day long. No, I'll fucking dive face first into that shit. But squid or octopus, now I'll eat calamari. I like calamari rings. I love calamari rings. I love clams. And I've been known to eat oysters every now and then. Ain't that right? I know what she's after. I know why she's sucking up. I didn't give her that wet food yet. That's why she's being so sweet. I got your number, woman. You don't care about me. You just want some wet food. Your sister's not awake yet, and I'm not going to have you eat her share. Piggy.
너무 맛있다.
So quit it with the hypocrisy,
Prince, how you
woman.
doing, babe?
And learn as a 38-year-old woman. just
Meow meow.
You're a 38-year-old woman and you're letting a man talk shit about another woman, okay? I am a firm believer in this, okay?
Wait a
Real
minute.
women
Wait a minute.
stick
Whoa,
up
whoa, whoa.
for
Time the
women,
fuck out,
okay? Little girls.
You let Rev talk shit about Foodie Beauty all the damn time and about her weight and all that stuff. And I'm not totally convinced that he's talking to Foodie Beauty. I think he's talking to Shanny. I think he's talking to Shanny. Personally. That's what I think. Because it sounds an awful lot like shit he'd love to say to Shanny, but he doesn't. You know?
Make fun of women, okay? But Chantel, you can't let men run all over you and compromise what you believe for that fucking man. It's not fucking worth it. But you don't do that with your men. You shut up, you laugh, you giggle, and you let them get away with all this fucking trash. And then at the end of your relationship, you wonder, how could this happen? It's because you allowed them to do one red flag thing over another red flag thing over another red flag thing, which when you allow a man to take advantage of you and others like that, they're just going to continue to do it. Because they know they're
Pretty girl eating phallic things? No. No double entendre there.
they're going to get away with it. I love you, Chantel, but like this man stuff and letting men get away with it.
Why do you act like Chantel gives a flying fuck what you fucking say? Where does Chantel give a flying fuck what you say? I'm gonna wear this today. This is cool.
This stuff and going along with the evil that they do, and not sticking up for your sisters, and not sticking up for women's rights, and not sticking up for women who are bigger. What are you doing? Like, you make fun of Amber Lynn all the time. Do you think you're better looking than Amber Lynn? Is that what it is, Chantel? Do you think you're better than Amber Lynn? And it just, it breaks my fucking heart so bad that women will not stand up for other women when they're demeaned and dehumanized.
This does not age well. This does not age well. Oh, Shanny, you fucking bitch. Oh, you hypocritical fucking bitch. What is your fucking issue? Because a couple of years later, you end up turning on Chantel because she criticizes you. You know, oh my God, pick a fucking lane.
Like, this is something we have been fighting for centuries as women. Not to be defiled by men, not to be objectified by men, not to be just, thinking that it's just how our bodies look and that's all that matters to us.
It's not all about that, Shanny. But I have to admit, when I got down to 125 pounds, I felt like I owned the world. Hey! My pork chair's had enough shit happen to it. Why don't you take a walk? Go on. Just go. If you're going to claw up my chair. You done clawed it up enough. Or are you going to sit down and be good? Damn it, meatball. Half this show is Shanny. Half this show is me talking to the damn cat. Damn.
Us, I mean, there is more to a woman than how her body looks. There is more to Amber Lynn than how her body looks. She has a mind. She's artistic. She's creative. She's smart. And all you people want to laugh and say she's not smart, I guarantee she reads a hell of a lot more than you ever have. So you could go and say,
I want to show you something I made. Now, this was just a bunch of parts. These were just a bunch of parts. I made these for myself. I made these. I put these together myself. This is my own design. I actually do creative things. Somewhat. Those are good enough to wear in a formal situation, I think. They're shaped freshwater pearl, lined in gold, with yeah, she did. She did, Streets. Because she's a fucking bitch. Thank you, Free Plus Tax. And yeah, I do creative stuff. I'll show you some of the more complicated things that I do sometime. But those were just a bunch of
She's
parts.
not.
That earring set was just a post. Those hearts and jump rings when I had them, they were nothing, and I put it together myself.
Not smart. She's intelligent as fuck. You know, she's been doing this for years, hustling, having her heart broken, having people who pretend they're her friends just for views and all this other fucking bullshit. And I've seen this woman struggle through the years. And not only that, Chantel, I've seen your struggle throughout the years. I've seen your struggle. So why are you doing...
You know what, you hypocrite? You end up doing the same thing to Foodie that Foodie's doing to Amber. So I don't want to hear your nonsense. And my husband John is far more talented than I am. I'm a production jeweler. That means I can assemble things. I can take parts that are nothing and make them into something. I can recycle stuff. There's many necklaces I've taken and recycled and made into something, especially if they're made of stone. I've taken clear quartz necklaces and made stuff out of them, and snipped them and made stuff out of them. I've taken rose quartz necklaces and made stuff out of them. I took two rose quartz necklaces, snipped them, and made a necklace and a bracelet out of them. And they are so beautiful. And I think I want to go ahead and just keep them for myself because, you know, they're just gorgeous. They're gorgeous pieces. The stone that is. And I love rose quartz. Rose quartz is for femininity. And I need some help in that.
And letting your man get away with the things that you know you hate. There used to be a time where people, and I remember this time, man, like the 80s, early 90s, like people,
Streets,
they didn't
leave
give
them
a
alone.
fuck about your sexuality or the color of your skin or how you look. They didn't give a fuck.
Streets, we don't fight in here. This is a neutral place. I'm sorry, but he's as welcome here as you are. Ignore each other. There's a lot of people here that don't like each other, and they ignore each other. Please give them the same courtesy. I'm asking.
Because it wasn't about that. It was about civility back in that time. It was about, like, if you disagree, you can agree to disagree. And then it was over. There was no need for debate. There was no need for a fucking pissing contest. It was just people supporting each other. That's why back in the day you used to see people have these street parties or these street picnics where the whole neighborhood would get together and like just jointly eat together. They don't do that shit anymore. They don't do that togetherness, love, you know, peace for all mankind stuff anymore. You really want to make a change in the world, you have to be that change. You want to make a difference in the world, you have to learn how to fucking shut the fuck up. We should learn to shut the fuck up and get along. You know, as an advocate, as a mental health advocate, I had to speak up. You want to make a difference in the world, you have to learn how to fucking shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I make this a safe place for everybody. For everybody to come. That's the beauty of the cave. It's inviting. It's a calm place. And this is where we love on each other. And that's what I want. I don't say you all got to love and hug each other. Not all of you got to love each other. But I will ask that you get along. And I thank you very much for doing that for me. And Todd, nobody's going to go with you while I'm here.
Fucking can't, man. Like, how am I supposed to, like, am I supposed to, like, seriously, if it was someone else, Chantel, would you think they're fake, phony, hypocritical? Because that's what people are seeing. That's what I see.
Exactly, Corey.
It's sheer hypocrisy. You want to make a difference in the world, you have to learn how to fucking shut the fuck up. It's sheer hypocrisy. Like, and this is a woman who likes to drink Dr. Pepper and eat pizza, okay? I like doing that. I like my pizza. I like my Dr. Pepper. You know, I was feeling bad like a couple weeks ago because I was like, I've been losing a lot of weight because I'm really sick, but I was looking at my waist and feeling the bones in it, and I was like feeling bad because it's like my squishiness is going away. I was like, I'm losing, like, I don't even know.
Ask Blue what happened to him when he didn't shut up. And Blue's one of my closest personal friends. He is. He's one of my closest personal friends. And I banned his ass. And he came back in and apologized, and I unbanned him. That was funny shit now that I think about it. Oh, God, I was pissed. I kept telling him to shut up, and he wouldn't shut up. And I fucking banned him, and he come back in under a sock. And I let him back in. I unbanned him. And, yeah. It's pretty funny now, but it wasn't funny at the time. Because I kept telling him to shut the hell up. But, you know, that's how adamant I am about that. But enough about that. Let's get back to fat ass. She's far more interesting.
I don't know why I miss it. Because I never really enjoyed my fat, but at the same time, it's like, I miss it. I don't even know if that makes any sense, but I do. And it's like, you know, it's not good to compromise. You aren't getting what you need. It's not good to compromise. You aren't getting what you need. It's not good to compromise. And that's the question you really need to ask yourself. Are you truly happy? You aren't getting what you need. Like, you're 30 years old. You should have learned this a long time ago as a woman. But maybe you have to go through more fucking...
It was like a year and a half ago. I don't even remember what the hell they were arguing about, to be perfectly honest. It was something silly. Blue lost his temper. And, no. Blue didn't lose his temper. He never loses his temper. And I kept telling him to shut the hell up. And he wouldn't shut up. And I said, all right, fine, Blue. This is your last warning. Shut up. And he didn't listen. I go, all right, you're banned, buddy. Banned. I was going to bring him back. I was pretty pissed. I couldn't, and I consider him a close personal friend. I do. I consider Blue a close personal friend. And if I'm willing to do that to a friend, yeah, I mean, I love Blue to pieces. I do. I do love Blue.
And shit in order to learn. I don't know. Maybe you're one of those learners where you have to take the hard road in order to learn correctly. I've been like that a lot of times. Where I didn't listen and I had to wait for
It makes your
everything to
nipples hard.
fall fucking apart in order.
Jack Lamort, you need to get that shit checked out. If her misery gives you a titty hard on, then you need to get that fucking shit checked.
For me to learn my fucking lesson. I get that. I know I'm happy a lot in my life. I know things are going in a good direction right now. I'm happy with my love life. My husband and me are really good. I'm happy with my kitty cats. I'm glad. I'm grateful for where I'm putting my head at night. I'm grateful for my children. So, as a mother, I know I have to try my best to get my health together, right? But I can't do it with my boys here at all.
Shannon, you know what my boy told people? He told people I was the best mother in the world. He did. He told people I was the best mother in the world. I don't know why. But he did. He's my baby boy. You know what? I don't care how old they get. You still envision them as that little bundle that you had in your arms on the first day that they were born. They're still a little baby. They're still your little baby. And it brings tears to my eyes to see him as a man. Tears of joy. I was looking at him the other day, or yesterday while he was ordering his food. And he was very much a man. He isn't a boy anymore. I'm getting misty just thinking about it. Yeah. To see him grow and develop. From that little baby to a man. I remember, yeah. It's something to behold.
There's no way I can get my health together and get myself together with my boys here because it's hard. you know. So today I gave my sons up to foster care temporarily so I can get myself better. I know it's the best decision for them. They were in agreement of it, and I was in agreement of it, and Jason was in agreement with it, and CPS was in agreement of it, because my health is really bad. You know, there's times where I don't know.
And you know what, Shani? I'm 18 years older than you, or I'm about 16 years older than you. And my health is excellent. I'm in good physical health, other than my arthritis, which is par for the course for my age. And I'm fighting it, and it's not that bad because I'm active. You better believe I'd be shuffling around like a 70-year-old woman if I wasn't active. I've seen what it's like to shuffle around at 80. I'm not having that. And I don't care if I've got to kickbox till I'm 90. I'm going to do it till I can't anymore. I'm going to continue to show these young girls how it's done. No, I can't run as fast. I can't move as fast. And my balance isn't as good. But I'm going to continue to punch and kick until I can't punch and kick anymore. Until it's time to give up the ghost. That's the God's honest truth.
If I'm gonna wake up. And all I ask is for support and a little compassion and empathy, because I'm doing the best for my sons. I'm not doing this because I'm selfish or anything. I'm doing this for my sons, to protect them, and so I can get better, which I don't know if I will or not. But we're gonna try. So yeah, so during this time of separation, I'm gonna focus on my mental health, my physical health, and trying to get Twitch established so I can have a good income, because that's the only things I can focus on, you know. This is a time for me to focus on myself. We're looking at it as a vacation time. You know, it's a vacation for them, it's a vacation for us, so all of us can get better.
Zachary loves adventures.
You know something? I want to tell you right now. If I were in her shoes, I'd be wishing I was dead. I'd be laying on my side with my face to the wall, crying uncontrollably. And telling people not to fucking touch me. Just leave me alone and let me die. And then I'd pray for death every fucking night. If I was in her shoes. That's how I'd feel.
And his mom can't take him on adventures, folks.
You know? And I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm not saying this to be condescending. I'm saying this as a friend and as someone who has struggled with the same fucking shit you've struggled with. You want to make a difference in the world, you have to learn how to fucking shut the fuck up. You know, like I said, Chantel, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect, but I've certainly learned a thing or two. And you're not gonna find your happiness in a man. I thought I was gonna find my happiness in a man too. I love my husband, but he is not the source of my happiness. I was told this in therapy a long time ago that happiness is a choice.
That's true. When things started turning around, when I chose to be happy, when I chose to enjoy my life, rather than waiting for the other shoe to fall. I'm not going to lie. I'm just so used to things going so horribly wrong that I wait for the other shoe to fall. What's the punchline? What's the catch? You don't get something for nothing. Happiness isn't free. There's got to be an end to it. I think too much. I think way too much. I honestly do. I worry too much. And I got to remember that not everybody's out to hurt me. And that sometimes I got to take things at face value. Now, this bitch here, she's never really faced any real adversity until now. And even now, she's not really facing any adversity because she doesn't pay any rent. She doesn't pay any utilities. All her money that she begs for, steals, bums, borrows, it's free and clear. Which is bullshit. She makes a conscious choice to be a miserable bitch. She does. She makes a conscious choice to be a miserable fucking bitch.
And it took me a long time to get that, but it really
Happy Star Wars, Daddy Jack, how you doing? Hey, Miss Mud Duck.
And happiness is
how you
about
doing,
the
Daddy
contentment you have within you.
A penis in your asshole.
I beg your pardon, sir. I think you must be saying that wrong.
No. The key to life is a penis in your asshole.
I don't think you're saying what you mean to say.
Oui. A penis, to smile, to be happy.
Oh, happiness.
May the 4th be with you, Tatted Jedi. Oh, Tatted Jedi, I got something I want to show you. You may want this. You may try to break in my house and take this. I've been dying to show this to you ever since I met you. I've been dying to show this to you. It's a stuffed Darth Vader. Check him out. I've had this thing for years, and I think he's pretty badass. And that's why when I switch out my stuffies and my plushies, he never goes anywhere. He is badass as hell. I got all kinds of stuff in here. Yeah, I got all kind of collectibles and shit. Y'all just don't know what kind of shit I got in here. Y'all just don't know what kind of shit I got in here. And not to mention the porcelain, the action figures, I've got some crystals in here, but I moved most of them out where they can be on display. Like the selenite nodule. This is badass. You know, I got stuff like this. And hey Guido, how you doing? I'm a collector. And it isn't hoarding if it's crystals.
Honey, it's okay.
In your asshole. No, not your asshole. Where you live, your apartment, your domicile.
Your house. Household. The key to life is happiness in your household.
Oui, the key to life is happiness in your asshole.
I'm trying to tell her that.
What do you think I say?
Oh, I don't even want to tell you.
Well, maybe they'll get a kick out of it. Okay, but we thought that you said that the key to life is a penis in your asshole.
Sacre bleu, no! You Americans think everyone wants to fuck you. No one wants to fuck you!
No. Had a lot of problems. I'm very sick. But I learned, even if I'm sick, even if I'm hurting, I'm okay with being me. I'm okay with being me, not my body, me, here, internally. But as an advocate, I had to speak up. It's just the moral thing to do. Especially since I have a platform and I've always been an advocate.
Don't let it slip again, Streets. This is your final warning.
And I always will be an advocate.
Final warning. We don't do that here.
It's who I am. At 6 years old, I was banging on my desk, talking about how much a tragedy the Gulf War was. That's how long of an advocate I've been, okay?
No, I haven't, Shiloh.
It's just who I am. And I accept that part of me. And love that part of me, really, to tell you the truth. Because it takes courage to be an advocate. It takes courage to go up to someone you love and tell them that what they did was inappropriate. It takes courage to do that. You want to make a difference in the world, you have to learn how to.
In streets, just so you know, I would take up for you too. If somebody was giving you shit, I would take up for you as well. I would take up for anybody in this chat. It doesn't matter who you are. If you are in this chat, you are safe. Nobody gets picked on in here. There's enough of that going around.
Fucking shut the fuck up. And life is precious. It doesn't last long. You're here today, you're gone tomorrow. Why waste your life being bitter, mean, angry, condescending, and dehumanizing toward other people? Why waste your life like that when you could be building people up and making yourself feel good for building people up? You want to make a difference in the world, you have to learn how to fucking shut the fuck up. I'm just gonna drink this coffee and talk to you guys for a minute. Why is this so zoomed in? Can I, like, fix this? Properties. Configure video. Yeah, that's why. I was wondering why it was so fucking zoomed in. Is Rev still upset about earlier? A little bit. He's just like, this is the reason why I don't go online. Because he's really fucking just tired of fucking bullshit. You know, I don't blame him to be tired of that stupid bullshit. It's been going on for so fucking long.
Okay, Batlings, I want to know, where the hell is the year going? Where the fuck is the year going? My 58th birthday is just zooming up to me. It's running up on me like Rambo. It is. I'll be 58 this year. Fuck! 2 years from 60. No! Sleep till 60.
On now, it's like, Jesus, don't you people know how to fucking forgive others and move the fuck on?
I'll fix it.
Like, they act like they've never loved a fucker in their entire fucking life. Like, unconditionally. Like, Jesus, people, learn what unconditional love is. Some people fucking express that shit. You know what I mean? It is getting hard getting cold meds. Dude, it's hard to find fucking Benadryl where I'm at. It's hard to find fucking that. Didn't watch G-Man's video. We don't fucking care what he has to say. Same with all the other stupid people.
Wait till you get to where we're at.
Out there that fucking stabs us in the back.
Actually, I like being my age. I'm just throwing a fit because, you know, funny. I like being my age. I do. I really do. I'm proud of the fact that I made it this far. And yeah, nothing crazy I did fucking took me out. So, yeah, I'm lucky to be alive. I'm actually lucky to be here, and I'm happy to be here. I'm very happy to be here. And I'm very happy to be at 58 because lots of people don't make it that far. I got a lot of friends that didn't make it that far.
Rev is fine, man. He's asleep. He's happy though. We started watching last night like Snoop Dogg videos.
Oh, shut the hell up, Shanny. And I'm going to tell you right now, I could have it a hell of a lot worse. I've seen women younger than me that don't get around nearly as good. I've seen women in my kickboxing class that don't put down the power like I do. They're standing there like they're tired, and I'm like, move. What the hell's wrong with you? The bell ain't rang yet. And the only time I stop is when I'm confused about a punch combination. And I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just going to throw punches and kicks. Yeah, because my ADD medicine isn't kicked in yet. Yeah, and if it's a difficult combination, it's like I'm going, huh? Would you mind going over that one more time, please? Yeah, do a right hook, left hook, upper right hook, jab cross, left roundhouse, right roundhouse, spinning back fist. In 3, 2, 1. Ding, ding. Huh? What? This is at round 6. And I'm like, what?
And it was because I saw this like fucking TikTok of this woman dancing to these affirmations that Snoop Dogg did. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I fucking YouTube that shit, and it turns out that like Snoop Dogg does like these positive affirmations and has like this kids show where he like educates kids through music and shit and dance. And it's a good show, actually. I enjoy it because it's like, it's fucking Snoop.
I love all you young people. I really do. I love all you young people. And I love seeing you young people have fun. I don't necessarily join in, but I love watching you young people have fun. Like if I was to actually go out and sit down and have like a Coke or something, or a Diet Coke or something, and I would watch y'all dance and have fun. I could watch that for hours. And it would make me smile. My time is over. And I'm good with it. I used to go to dance clubs and have fun. But that time's over. It's y'all's time to take up the mantle. I used to love to go to dance clubs. When I was young. God, I was young. So young. Where is the time gone? You know, Shanny, time is ticking down for you too, girlfriend. You're not going to make it to my age. And if you do, you'll just be an amorphous blob that can't walk. That someone has got to take care of. But then that's your aim, isn't it? That's what you want. That's what you fucking want.
Man, so we went down this line of Snoop Dogg shit and just pretty much laughed last night and enjoyed ourselves. So, don't worry about him. He's happy. Plus, he got laid last night. That also helps. Yeah, it's early for me too, but I woke up with this horrible fucking heartburn. So, I got out of bed, sat on the couch.
You got a point there, destroying icons. You got a point.
I was like just figuring.
I still love to dance. I still love to dance. And I'm glad y'all can't see into my house, because I play music sometimes to pump myself up before kickboxing. And I'll play a lot of 80s pop and 80s metal. I know, old people. And it'll get me, and I'll start dancing. I'm glad y'all can't see me shaking my big fat ass all over this fucking room. I'm just going, yeah, 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 get it, get it, get it, get it, get it.
Why not do some fucking online shit? You know, there's nothing else I can do. I might as well do some online shit. I'm so hungry. I slept all day. Well, I slept like from like 2 to like 8 last night.
Okay, Corey.
Because I have like this huge fucking migraine in my eyeball, like just staying right in my fucking eyeball. And it hurts so fucking much. It's like, why the hell do I have an eyeball headache? Good morning, Hesticle. Have I thought about revamping?
Hey, Miss Mud Duck. Yeah, well then, my voodoo doll works. Yeah. Yeah, Shanny. At 40, I was still feeling myself. I was so active and so, I was just full of energy and vim and vigor. Look at her. Just look at her. The things I was doing at 40, most people were doing at 20 and 30.
My channel by doing a fitness journey. No, I'm not interested in that because I've seen what Charlie Gold does to people and other people have done to people who do fitness things, and I just don't feel like that fucking head game / mental abuse. I'm doing good on my own, not talking about it and shit, so like I think I'm just gonna stick to that instead of deal with unneeded stress.
Slurp.
Why is it when you have a cold?
If you notice, Shanny's drinking out of a cup that has 2 handles. That's a sugar bowl you're drinking out of, you fucking idiot. She's drinking out of a fucking sugar bowl. Yeah, I think I'm going to have some tea with some CBD honey later. That's what I think I'm going to do. Some tea with some CBD honey. CBD doesn't have any THC in it. It'll help me relax and it'll make me feel a little bit better. I'm not going to the show today. I'm not going to get anybody else sick. And I figure talking to y'all ain't going to get y'all sick because y'all are way the fuck over there.
Something warm is just so fucking amazing. I just love it. My sons, they've never really... Okay, I know this sounds weird, but they're like... They don't really care about holidays. They're kind of like me.
Yeah, I know.
Holidays are just like a day, like every other day. I don't know, maybe we're just fucking weird as a family. But, like, they're more into, like, what happens in school and shit than holidays and shit. I don't know. Like, I'm just proud of my sons. They're just gonna be so successful in life. More than their mama. Because, you know, I taught them to be independent.
Your children were feral, you fucking bitch. Your children were feral. Independent my ass. They were unbathed, unfed, and didn't have proper clothing. Hey, you've got 100,000 fucking scratching posts, 2 cat towers. Why? Why? Meow. Meow, meow. Meow, meow.
You know, I taught them that, you know, if you need to pull yourself out of something, you gotta, like, do it your fucking self. So, you know, I mentally train them well through life. And, you know, I try to teach them not to trust people. Because that could seriously get you in trouble. Because I was one of those naive people that did trust
Hey, Sunny Side, how are you doing?
Hair in mouth. Yuck. I think I have a Gavin hair in my mouth.
That ain't the worst thing you've had in your mouth.
No, that's a Gavin hair.
Trust me, Shanny, that ain't the worst thing you've had in your mouth.
Oh, I'm so sick of fucking coughing. Oh. I don't think so, Jesus. Let's just say CPS is... I can't get into it. It's legal stuff, so...
Well, then we're going to go ahead and shut you up right here, bitch. This is about the midway point. We will pick this up an afternoon bake-off. I won't be baking with you, obviously, because of my throat. And I'm not going to be baking per se, but I will be from this day forward. I will be imbibing in the shaman smokes. There are CBD hemperettes that have CBD in them and no THC. So I don't come up hot on a piss test. I can relax without getting high and still smoke with you. Well, I want to thank everybody that came and saw me this morning. You guys rock. I don't care if you were here for 10 minutes, 10 seconds, or the whole thing. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. You know why? We'll do you. It's because nobody else will. Now y'all take care, and I'll see you for Wake and Bake this afternoon. Bye. Peace.